Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts, and I have a bestie for you today. It's super exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow a sketch that I'm using for a challenge. I'm going to add the bestie on, and I'm going to do it as a process video. So let's get started. Hey guys, I have part of the sketch already glued down. It has one larger piece of any kind of pattern paper and then a smaller piece across the top. And there's supposed to be a central piece here. So in the video right now, I'm going to put the sketch. So now you've seen the sketch, and this piece is going to go here, and then across the other side. Let's see, the only thing I'm missing is I need two somethings here. So I'm going to add her on this side, and I'll probably pop dot her up, and I'm going to need something here, but this seems really plain to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run this through the Cuttlebug and give it a little bit of texture. This was the closest thing that I had that I thought would match this really fun border piece here that looks like doilies. But there's just something not quite right about it. I feel like it needs a little bit more of a smooth edge, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the corners. I'm going to round them off. And I like the look of that much better. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Contemplating possibly adding some color to this, either with an inker and or a brayer. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to put this down first. And she's going to be pop dotted up because she's the central image. Isn't she adorable? Super cute image from Sherry Baldy. I love her. Okay, I also pulled out a bunch of bling because I'm really not sure which one would look the best on there. The two things that are going to go on the side, I could put some of these, maybe some pink ones, pinkish, maybe purple, to match her. I do kind of like the purple. And then I have some really shiny ones. I'm just not sure. So all I'm going to do is kind of hold them up. These look kind of elegant. And they seem to match kind of the motif that this card is taking on. So I think I'll probably go with those. I do like the square ones, but not so much for this card. So I'm going to set those aside. I think I have one of these already opened. But I have these two. These are iridescent, which would pick up on all the colors that are on this card. I like those even better. I think I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to go with those instead. So let's pop dot her up, get her started here. I'm going to do just a couple little ones for her legs so those don't get bent. That one's a lot skinnier. There we go. Lost a piece and went flying. Okay. I better make sure I have this opening the right way. Have you ever gotten done with a card and been like, oh my goodness, I did it the wrong way? Happens. Now she's got some stickles on her. I use diamond stickles. I totally love that. I'll show it again. Diamond stickles looks like this. My favorite by far. So when you see the glitz on her hearts there, where else do I have it? I think a little bit on this flower up here. Yeah, that's what that is. So let's go ahead and put these on. I'm going to double check and make sure that I'm doing the sketch the right way. They go up and down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put on two of these ones. That is really cute. They shimmer in all the different colors of the card as it is. And that is the end of the card as far as the sketch goes. But however, I think bringing in something in this corner to balance it off and give it a sentiment would be really cute. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut one of these, the old fingernail trick, to know where I want that to cut. Let's go ahead and cut that. And then I need to back it up because the white on white isn't going to show it very well, and I still have a piece of this paper left, so I'm going to put this on top of there. And you know what, I think I want it to be a banner. So what I'm going to do is just fold these two corners in so they meet one another, and then just give it a cut out to the edge. Well, reverse banner, like an arrow. That's cool. So then when I put it down on here, all I have to do is trim it off so it matches. And I'm just gonna hand cut this as best I can. Close enough. Okay, so it's gonna come in like this. I think it's a little long, so let's chop off just another little piece. Just like that. And it's kind of pointing at her, so I think it should say something like cutie pie or sweetie or you're special, or I don't know. Let's pull out the stamps that I have sitting here and pick one together. This is the one that I have sitting around. I've got one, you are loved, remember, be mine, you are special. Oh, there we go. I never used the Bon Voyage. If you guys have ideas for that, that'd be super. Oh, this one says smile. I really like that. Sending happy thoughts. Let's do that. Sending happy thoughts and smile. I think we might be able to get both of those on there, so let's try it out. Smile. Let's put down the sending happy. Oh, the sending happy thoughts is going to have to go almost. Oh, let's see if we put it up on top. Oh, it's going to be really close. I still think we can pull it off. Let's do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut and put this in black. Even though there's not a lot of black on this card, there is some around the image. So this is the smile. And I'm going to let that kind of go right off the top of that page, that card. There we go. Because I want to, oh, baby wipe. I want to make sure that I have enough room for that last sentiment. I do the baby wipe and wipe this off right away because it stays on. And if you do it right away, it'll come off really easily. So let's put this one on. This one says sending happy thoughts. Is that? Yep, sending happy thoughts. I'm going to ink this up. I'm using, I did mention that I'm using Stays On because I want it to be a really dark jet black. And I just find if I use my Memento, it's not always that way. It doesn't always come out that black. So let me bring that up because it's really tiny and hard to see. Smile, sending happy thoughts. Sweet. Okay, wipe that off, put it back. I do that when I'm cooking too. I clean up as I go so that I don't have a huge mess at the end. Okay, so that's gonna go right here. And I don't know, do I want to pop dot that up? No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna go ahead and wet glue that one down, mostly because of this bumpy texture. The wet glue will catch on whatever it can. I think that'll work out really well. So let's put that here. I'm just going to make darn sure it comes all the way to the edge because I can always cut a little bit of that off if I need to without compromising the sentiment that I put on there. Cap off my glue and then flip it over, and there's a tiny bit hanging off, so we're just going to trim that. There. And that's the card for today. You gotta love the besties. See you guys next video.